Well, did you make a New Year's resolution to eat right in 2020? I know I did. And in just 1 week, are you already wondering, what should I cook? Well, here's the great news. Dr. Mark Hyman has the answer for us, and it's easier and cheaper than you think.
Dr. Mark Hyman is an 11-time New York Times bestselling author, a physician and health advocate who has dedicated his life to wellness. He says in order for you to improve your health and stay fit, you have to use food as medicine. In his cookbook, Food, What the Heck Should I Cook?, Mark offers easy, satisfying recipes that not only taste great, but can also improve your body's overall function and keep you fit for life.
And Dr. Mark Hyman is here with us now. Welcome to the 700 Club. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me back.
You created the Pagan Diet. What in the world is a Pagan?
Yeah, well, you know, everybody's in a diet war these days, right? Paleo, vegan, keto, low carb, low fat, high fat. I mean, it makes people crazy. So I said, listen, the rules of eating are common sense based on science, good science. And so I said, well, if you look at paleo, you look at vegan, they have a lot of common principles together.
Right.
Whole foods, real food, fresh food, low starch and sugar, which make people diabetic and pre-diabetic and overweight. Lots of veggies, lots of plant foods, plant-rich.
You can still have meat.
Not necessarily plant-based, but plant-rich. So 50 to 75% of your plate should be veggies. Lots of good fruits, nuts and seeds, lots of good fats, olive oil, avocado, whole grains, beans, just good animal products that are sustainably raised, that are not, you know, treated inhumanely, and that are grass-fed, ideally.
It's so easy now to get grass-fed beef at any supermarket.
And you can do it online. It's even cheaper, where you can get it for a serving that's less than a McDonald's hamburger.
Well, you say that food really is our best medicine, and so many of us are struggling with different things. And why is that?
Listen, if I had one medicine to use to treat all my patients, it would be food, because it is the most powerful drug. We had a woman, Janice, come to our clinic, and she had diabetes, heart failure, angina. She was kidneys were failing, liver wasn't great. She had high blood pressure, pile of pills, shooting insulin. She was 243 pounds, and within 3 days, she was off her insulin. In 3 months, she was off all her medications, diabetes reversed. In a year, she lost 116 pounds and got off of everything.
Just by changing her diet.
Yes, but it wasn't a weight loss program. It was just eating this way that we're going to talk about.
And you say that food goes way beyond personal health. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think, you know, we live in a larger context of a food system. So how we grow the food, how we process it, market it, distribute it, eat it, waste it, all that plays a big role, and it's causing so many problems. Chronic disease affects 6 out of 10 people. We have an economic burden of that. On Medicare, we're going to run out of our Medicare trust fund in 6 years. We have climate changes caused by the way we grow food. Right. We have social injustice because of poverty, mental illness, depression, suicide, often have been linked to our diets and our poor ultra-processed diet.
Well, how has the food industry hijacked our kitchens?
Well, most people don't know how to cook anymore. I mean, in 1900, almost every meal was eaten at home. 2% may be eaten out. Now it's over 50% of meals are eaten out of the home. And so it's mostly processed food. And even if you eat in the house, it's some packaged processed thing made in a factory instead of home-cooked meals, which are not that hard and which are not that expensive and don't take that much time if you follow some simple principles that we're going to talk about.
And that's true. People say, oh, I'd love to eat healthy, but it is too expensive. But you're going to say that that is not the case.
No, I mean, I worked with a family in South Carolina who lived in a trailer, a family of 5 on food stamps, disability. They were very overweight and sick. And I said, look, you can do this. I showed them how to cook. We gave them a little guide called Good Food on a Tight Budget. They lived in the worst food desert in America, and they lost 200 pounds in the first year. Brady, the boy, went on to lose 138 pounds and went to medical school. So you can do it anywhere.
Well, you are going to show us some delicious ways we can do just that. Let's start with these amazing pancakes over here. These are gluten-free. These are gluten-free. These are blueberry lemon pancakes?
Yes. So to eat good and feel good, it doesn't have to taste bad. Right? You can eat delicious food. Pancakes are so good, and they're not made from flour. They're made from no grains. So they have coconut flour, and they have cassava flour, which is a root, and also eggs, which gives it protein, coconut milk, and blueberries, which is yummy. And you can sprinkle a little maple syrup on there, and it's basically a protein and fiber pancake that tastes like the real thing.
I have had gluten-free pancakes before.
Yeah, they can be bad. They can be bad.
These are amazing.
They are amazing.
I don't miss the flour.
There's no suffering here. I mean, I don't like to suffer. I like good food. I don't want to eat junk. and it tastes bad, even if it's good for me, right?
And all of these recipes are in your...
Everything's in the Food, What the Heck Should I Cook book. You can
Which
go
we'll get to in a second.
to foodthecookbook.com, and there's all kinds of extra bonus videos and everything on there.
Okay, seriously, those were delicious. And I love how thin they are, too, and I love the blueberries on top. Now, this is for lunch. We have a chili. What kind of chili is this?
Well, this is called Criminy Chili. Now, it's a great way to sneak in veggies, right? So it's grass-fed meat, or if you don't want to eat meat, you can put in criminy mushrooms, which are like meat. And you have carrots, celery, onions, lots of spices. Spices are the medicine in our cabinet. And then avocado on top, a little cilantro. Super yummy, delicious, very filling and satisfying.
What kind of spices are in these?
Oh, we have chili, we have cumin, we have garlic, we have all kinds of onion powder, just yummy spices.
I love chili, especially in the winter.
Yes.
All right, so I'm not sure if this is still hot, but I'm going to just try the spice anyway, because it's all in the spice, right?
Yeah, it's just good with, it goes good with the pancakes.
Oh my gosh, I'm serious. That is so delicious.
It's so good. This is just the way you can actually eat good, feel good, and then do good. You know, if you want to be in service of God, how do you do it when you feel like crap?
Is it,
right?
What am I tasting? Is it the cumin? Is it cumin?
Yeah,
okay, you have to be, you know, some people don't like cumin, but I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
And you can really, really taste it. So
now we're going to make some lasagna.
But gluten-free.
It's gluten-free, grain-free, but not taste-free.
Okay, good.
And it has a special kind of cheese we're going to talk about. So the first thing we do is we make some Swiss chard. Now, we want to use a lot of greens. Greens are so good for you.
This is avocado oil, by the way.
Avocado oil, which is a great oil to use when you're cooking it high temperature because it doesn't smoke.
Okay.
And it's not like some of the other refined oils. It's much better for you. It's more like the kind of olive oil of high heat cooking.
Right.
And then you just let the pan heat up a little bit. You throw the chard in there.
Chard.
Yep, you throw the chard in there.
Okay.
And you get it all going. And it cooks up really fast. So people say, oh, you know, I have time to cook, but you chop up some greens, you throw a little garlic in there. I should have done that first, but you know, stuff happens. I need this for a second.
Okay, you take over.
All right.
We've only got 2 minutes to take over.
Okay, here we go. Garlic.
Okay, lots of garlic.
A little bit.
I always put way more garlic than they call for.
A little bit of lemon juice. You know, a pinch of salt.
Garlic's a natural antibiotic, right?
Oh yeah, garlic's a natural antibiotic. It's good for your gut. It boosts your immune system.
Man, that smells
it actually detoxifies.
We might need to turn this down a little.
We might need to have smell-o-vision on here because it smells so good. So this is all good. So while that's cooking,
well, let's start making the lasagna.
We're going to make lasagna. So what you do is you pre-cook these in the oven. You sort of bake them, and then you lay them in strips. You use a mandolin to slice them in nice, thin strips.
Right.
Right. So we put all that down. So that's the noodles. Okay. And then you throw on the turkey chili, which is organic turkey, but you also have a tomato paste in there, and you have, again, all the amazing spices that make it taste good. And then you throw another set of noodles on there, so you're making like a layer cake.
So you don't put the cheese on yet?
No, and then we go Swiss chard. We get to put chard that you already cooked to throw the chard on there. Okay, we're making a mess, but you know, you can play with your food. That's what's so good. Of course, I should be wearing gloves, but
and
whatever.
This is goat cheese, right?
Yeah, so people have trouble with dairy. They have stomach issues. They have issues with inflammation. It can cause acne and all kinds of stuff.
Goat is
goat is
really
a different kind of dairy, which doesn't have the inflammatory stuff and the gut-busting stuff in there. So it's really good. And then we throw another layer of this on.
Okay.
I think we need a deeper pan. We got so much chili. All right, here we go. We got all the layers of chili, and then we put more meat.
I love that it's zucchini instead of the pasta because I love lasagna, but the pasta just makes me so bloated. I just feel really fat.
And this is just full of protein and veggies and spices and
cheese on top?
All the medicine. Yep, more cheese. Oh, wait, we need more noodles.
Oh,
more noodles
on top. Okay.
More noodles. More noodles.
You know, we didn't crisscross. You know that. We did it all the same way.
Oh, darn. Okay, well, we'll do one crisscross like this, and like this, and then put the cheese on. And then
now this is grated goat cheese. I've never seen grated goat cheese in the store, but you know, but you can grate it.
Yes. Yeah. And then we take this and we put it in the oven.
Okay. That's right.
I'm going to need these. Okay. We're going to put it in the oven.
Oh, we got a hot one. Okay.
And like magic, we've got our chili. Look at that. Ooh. It's so good and it's so tasty. It's so yummy.
All right. So.
It smells so good. And you know, for dessert, because I know we're in a hurry.
How much time do we have? We got 30 seconds. So, okay, but everybody's going to want to know how this tastes.
Okay, well, all right. Well,
so
how come they just gave you the fork?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
so
I can't. Well,
so
here, I'll try. Okay. 3 wins. 3 wins.
And well, 4, because there's no suffering here. You do get dessert, but you can make it with great ingredients that actually are full of natural sweetness. For example, frozen peaches and frozen cherries are picked at their ripest.
Right.
They're cheaper, and you take them, put them in the oven, bake them with some spices and some flax seeds and almond flour. You take some nuts and seeds, which are full of protein, antioxidants, vitamins, and you roast them in the oven, then you put it all together and put some coconut cream. It's like coconut whipped cream, but without the bad stuff of regular cream. So it's really simple, really easy, and you don't have to suffer. There's no pain, there's no suffering. You get to eat delicious food, and you get to get healthy at the same time, lose weight without effort, and get rid of what I call FLC syndrome, which is when you feel like crap.
And we all want to do that. Honestly, everything was so flavorful. I want to make every single thing that you've made here.
I know. Then there's so many more recipes in the book. The Persian cucumbers, the slow-cooked lamb. I mean, so many great desserts.
Thank you.
Cheesecake that's not cheesecake, but...
I'm telling you, this is a winner. You can get these recipes and more than 100 other dishes. And Dr. Hyman's book is called Food, What the Heck Should I Cook? And it's available in stores nationwide. Dr. Hyman, you've been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
God bless you.
Thank you.